and good evening, everyone. Hello, happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. I was watching a chat. Y'all were chatting amongst each other. Love it. Love it. Familiar with Forks Over Knives, too, Whiteside. Very familiar with Fork Over Knives. I don't know if I can watch that, though. Good evening, everyone. Happy Sunday. Right now it's raining. Hopefully that won't impact the live for this evening. Hope everyone had a good weekend. Good last week. I know I was like mentally recuperating. Okay, I was mentally recuperating. Yes. So thanks for everyone for popping in. Yes, popping in early. I see. Appreciate everyone. I know it's a weird time too because football season, and I said, okay, I'm just gonna let it ride and see how it goes. May just keep it, and folks can watch replay, or maybe adjusting the time a little bit. We'll just see how things go. But I appreciate everyone who is watching this live. Welcome in. Those who are watching a replay, appreciate you. All eyeballs help. Thank you. So welcome to the live. I am She Fires. If you're new here, all about self-defense, mainly with the firearm, branching out, doing some other things, which I'll get into in a little bit. But I appreciate you being here. If you're watching this on replay, please let me know that you're watching it on replay. I would appreciate that, just so I know. It just mentally, I don't know, it just kind of helps me. And please hit the like button as you come in. Hit the like button as you come in. I'm going to say hi to folks, and I'm going to share a little bit about. Thanks for those who humor my posts, my community posts that I put out yesterday about kind of being, I won't say MIA. I've been around, but I've been, doing things. Sometimes I realize in this space, and as a content creator, and other people can probably relate, that being present and being live, it's nice to have like a little mini break. I know, so maybe some of your favorite folks like go away for like a month or something like that, especially if they're hardcore. I didn't really appreciate that until I kind of started getting involved, but I do love it. But it's a production behind the scenes, just things that you're trying to do. It depends on how active you are in a space. So I'm not trying to be absent, but the balancing of it sometimes, sometimes I'm like really present. I did have my Red Bull. But at other times, like, it's nice to take a little break and then come back with updates and information for you, what I have now. So appreciate everyone popping in. I see in the G23, thanks for popping in first. I want to say hello to folks. G23, Time Machine, good to see you. Thank you. Yes, good to see you. Whiteside Tactical, yes, I saw your comment about the forks over knives. Isn't that what it's called? I think so. Driving will be home soon. Very good. Yes, drive safely. Drive safely. Hello, Angry Sarge. Good to see you. Good to see you again. Hello. Reload for Hotpot. Hello. Hello, good sir. Jover Q. Good evening. Good evening to you. Yes. It's going to be like a catch-up day a little bit. Just because I was absent last week. Hello, David. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yes, what is that? What is that? Foosball. Foosball. Hi, EJM. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Good evening, all. Yes, I hope you all had a good week. Tell me something fun and interesting that you did this weekend, please. Anything fun and exciting in your world? Hi, Virginia Bushcrafter. Good to see you. What did I do this weekend? Oh yeah, I'm gonna fill you in a little bit. I've been getting around. I've been getting around. Hi, to Stan. Hello there. I know folks are going to be in and out because the games are playing. You know, I'm not sure who's really active watching sports, but I appreciate you popping in, even for a hot moment to say hello. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Hi, Kitty Loves Guns. Thanks for popping in. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, I know. I know. I saw you. Yes. Oh, it's funny. Building a new firearm. Okay. Yes, please let me know what you're up to. From scratch? Like what, and what capacity? And what is it? What is it? Yeah, EJM. I'm going to talk about that a little bit today. That's one of the things. I did go out, and I'll share for folks who are unfamiliar with the October event. What do you say here? Hello. Before I get started, I must say thank you to Leapers. Leapers is the channel sponsor. So Leapers, if you're out there listening, I appreciate you. I'd appreciate the trust in me presenting your products to the community. I have the many parts on the Anderson manufacturing rifle that I have. I've shown that on Instagram and also on the channel before, but I'm still going to do an overview of the, front from the rooter to the tuta of the rifle. So look for that. But shout out to Leapers. I appreciate the collaboration. In this box right here, that is an amazing unit. It's unit on. I'm going to show it to you in a short. If I didn't, I think I showed it last week. 2 weeks ago. For anyone who may have missed it, I do have it in one of my shorts holding it. I had a little bipod. That thing is really heavy at this point because I've got a lot of stuff on it, but it's beautiful. It's lovely. But let me show you really quickly. If you're unfamiliar, Leapers is the family of UTG Pro. So you may have some products from them or familiar with their line. Let me show this to you really quickly, just because I must give them due credit. On my Anderson manufacturing, the 16-inch, the 14 Frontline series rifle, I have the LPVO scope on there. Okay, and it's lovely, and I'm gonna grow into it. I'm going to grow into it. It's beautiful. As you know, if you don't know, I went to my first USPSA match last weekend, which is why I was absent. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that, but I've been on the fence teetering. And for those who are in the chat who do the match competitions, I'm kind of staying focused with the pistol right now. And then I want to add in the rifle. So y'all tell me in the chat, like, should I do it at the same time? But my mind, I departmentalize. So okay, let me get into the groove with the pistol, and then I can add the rifle. So that's my thought process, because I like shooting from afar. So we'll talk about that a little bit, but I did want to show you their website if you haven't seen it before. Okay, allow me to share that. Let's see. Okay, here we go. So this is their site. They've got the Integrex UTG. Are we saying the same thing? Okay, very good. Let me put myself down here so I make that bigger. The UTG Pro. They've been around for a really long time, so you're probably familiar with some of their products, but the UTG Pro, UTG items that they have, full line of everything. But this is what I have behind me. This scope here. Yes, look at that loveliness. So yeah, I'm not doing it justice just yet, sharing that in a full video, but I will do that. But I wanted to kind of show you their product line. If you are unfamiliar, very, very pleased with their products. And so I knew that I wanted to have, I try to bring things to the channel that are quality to the best of my ability. Leapers is definitely one of them. But when I encounter and meet with folks, Timony Triggers is also one of them, which I'm going to get into in a little bit, because it ties into a short a little short video I wanted to share with you. But before we get there, so shout out to Leapers. They're right there. Oh, sorry, right there. Shout out to Leapers. As I'm out and about, I usually don't wear like shirts. Although I'm in Florida, I usually don't wear shirts that say guns or anything like that. You know, I try to go gray man or gray woman, you know. But I went and I've got this daggone membership for a massage. And if you're shooting, like, you got to take care of your body. That's why I like that comment that someone made earlier about forks over knives. You have to take care of your body and not ignore things. You have pain and discomfort. And don't feel bad about making chiropractic appointments or massage appointments or anything, acupuncture, whatever it might be, to take care of yourself. We only have this body. We only have what we have. So I say that to say that I went to go get a massage, and as I was massaging, you know, the little lady, she was really nice. She's like, okay, well, you know, what do? You know, the little chit chat. Mind you, I just like to lay there, but I was jacked up. Okay, so she did say, okay, you know, your right side's worse than your left side. You know, what do you do? And so we started talking about pews. You know, usually always get that conversation, and I love it because it's a nice introduction. And this is a woman. So it's a nice introduction with her saying, you know, you're a petite woman and you're shooting. Yes, I am. So we kind of talked about that. Long story short, I gave her my information about, you know, the training that we do, but then also this October event, which I'll share towards the end. We're doing a women's only range day gun advocacy event in October here in Florida. So it is women's only, but I'm expecting, if this goes well, that I'll do more just a Florida event where men and women can come. You know, I don't want to keep you guys out of it either. So that's to come. But I liked having those conversations with people in a like in a welcoming way where they're asking questions. It was very zen in the massage room, you know, all of that. And she could ask questions comfortably. So it's like I touched another person just from me having a casual conversation about, you know, staying safe. I told her, you know, it's okay to have a dog and an alarm system and, you know, solar, motion detectors and all those types of things, and a man, or, you know, whatever your preference is, but you should be able to defend yourself. And if your partner's not there, or if your partner's hurt, or if your partner, there's more people. There's more than, like, you think you're gonna go one-on-one, don't assume it's gonna be one-to-one, you know? And so we had a nice, healthy conversation about that. And she's like, okay. She asked for my information. I didn't welcome it because I don't want, you know, I just try to be informative. And she's very receptive to it. And she's like, I couldn't see her because I was, you know, I was not looking at her, but I felt her, like, okay, like it was clicking in her head. She was, okay, I'm gonna bring my boyfriend out with me too. It's like, please do, because we like couples, you know, we like to work with guys and gals, because both of you all, especially if you live together, should know how to defend yourself. She was very, so I wanted to share that story, you know. As I'm out and about, I keep my ears open, but, you know, I try to kind of blend in. I try to blend in, but keep my ears open for any opportunity, especially with women, that I can have these kinds of conversations. And then when I have conversations with guys too, they're very surprised that, oh, you? Yeah, me. You should. Yes. Especially now with the competition stuff, which I really am excited about. I'll share with you. So let me go back and make sure I didn't miss anyone, and I will lead into some other stuff. All right. So, all right, let me just make sure. Yes. So thank you, EJM, for asking about that. I do have it on my list to talk about. Appreciate you for asking. Hello, Real Life with Adrian and Ruth. Adrian and Ruth, they are RVers, and that's in my future life. So I've been following them. I've been watching, paying attention. Love you guys. How do we finally? Yes, I love it. You go live when I go live. That's why. But I appreciate you being here. We have to connect. Something interesting. My son is being sent a rifle to review. Okay, doing his first collab. Nice. Very nice, Angry Sarge. Love it. Love it. That's fantastic. Yes, I have something here too I plan to share. Let me just give you a little bit of a, I won't tell you everything, but oh. Yes. Oh, this way, I guess. Yes. Well, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that in a hot second. What's up? What's up? Good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome in. Good to see you. Appreciate you. Shout out to the moderators. We haven't had anybody doing crazy stuff in here. You know, I think they know maybe the space. we're all packing around here, but it's been pretty pleasant in past lives. But I appreciate moderators helping out. Thank you. It was so fun. Yeah, I'm already signed up for the next one. I'll say that. Thank you to AB Stan. Yes, please do hit the like button. For anyone popping in late, do what's comfortable. Yes, I appreciate it. Hi, G-Webs. Good to see you. Good to see you. Of course. Yes. You mean when I can? You mean when I'm not doing other things? I try not to miss. I do. I've used a lot of UTG products. Very good. Yeah, I'm still, I'm working closely with them, trying to get a greater relationship so that I can get like a code, so that if you are interested in making purchases, you can use a code and get a discount on products. Okay, so that I'm still doing my thing with that, but hopefully soon I can come back with an update with you on that. Trying to get my words out. Hi, AG. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, I haven't seen that show or movie. Is it show or is it a movie, like a documentary? I love it. Yeah, about the building of the firearms, those STC. Am I saying it right? I always in my brain I say SCT frames. Those are really nice and fun to do. I've enjoyed it and the variety of what you can do. Like you can spend a lot of money. Although they do run sales all the time, but it's, $30 here, $30 here, that adds up. But it's fun. It's fun to do. Get my hands dirty. Hi, Joseph. For my budget, local USPSA IDPA matches with the 9mm handgun works for me. Yes. And I'm going to share about my experience with the match that I had. I am working on the vlog and giving like behind the scenes and the products and gear that I'm using and why I'm choosing certain types of gear. But yeah, I will just say that I wasn't last. When at the end of the day, I was not last, but I could have done much better. But the first one, it's always, I had a little mishap on the first stage. Yes. And the second stage, I think it was the second stage, something else happened. So, I'll get into that. It's being able to pivot and adjust and not let it stop you and not let it, jam you up for the next few is important. And just go, you can't do a women's only event. Goes, oh, Jova Q. Listen, I'm just trying to do my part. Okay. That's why I plan to do a all are welcome event in the near future. I just want to get through this one. And this will be the first one that I'm hosting. So I just want to get through it before I commit to another one. But definitely want to have a Florida, area one soon. Yes. So thank you, Jova Q, for bringing that up. Yeah, that first over knives. Yes. No, I cannot. Me G23, me. Can only speak for myself. At the same point I brought up last night on my live is I'm Ellie. Yeah, you would have to be your own first responder because we are never right there when you need us. Yes, thank you for saying that. I know when I was talking to her, I really felt because she was quiet. She paused before she asked another question and it was just silent for a little bit. She was like letting it percolate in her head. And she told me that she shot when she was like a young, like maybe like a 12-ish or something like that. But her boyfriend has never shot a firearm before. So I like it when it's the new, like newbies, and you can have like conversations with them and set them on the right path in the right direction. So as long as he's receptive, which she said that he was to learning, 2AB Sam would probably work with him and I would work with her. That's the plan anyway. So I'm waiting for her to reach out. We do a questionnaire on our website, just like an intake form to understand, have you shot a firearm before? We try to assess and find out where they are, if they have a firearm, if they don't. If they would come by themselves, all those types of things, any kind of concerns before we even have a conversation. Because after the questionnaire, I review everything. If I have probing questions back to what they've shared, or if they've missed answering questions, then I have a call with them and we kind of lay it out and I understand. I like to hear them. I want to hear their mindset. And get a feel for them as best I can over the telephone. That's what I do. So it's not just sign up and I'll meet you at the range. No, we don't do that. Nope. I don't like that. Same goes for me. It took 8 minutes for another unit to get to me. See, when I was ambushed, that's scary. That's scary, Angry Sarge. And you are an officer. So yes, I love that. Great. We changed our time for the live to 7. Give people what they want. Got to give the people what they want. Yes. See, I will not sing, but that's a song. That's a little lyric right there for anyone who's old like me. Yes. Heck yeah. The background glow looks good. Yeah, I changed the color. I think I like it better. I noticed that too. I made it a little bit bluer. Blue was my favorite color, so I made it a little bit bluer. If it's going to go south, it will at an event. If it's going to go south, it will at an event. What do you mean? What do you mean reloading from the hot pot? I was a patrol officer for 20 years. I tracked my response times 3 minutes from time you call 911 until I arrived. It wasn't on if I wasn't on another call. Yes, I had 4 square miles to patrol alone. That's very telling. Okay. Thank you for sharing that. That means, those who are listening, make sure you're prepared to defend yourself. There. Hi, Six Bows. Good to see you. Welcome. Welcome in, lady. Yeah, for sure. Thank you. I didn't know your history either. You and Angry Sarge, thank you for sharing that. Your perspective. Yes. Absolutely. Thank you. Thanks for adding that. Reloading. Yes. 2021. Wow. That was not too long ago. Whew. Yes. Thank you for your dedication and service. Certainly. I patrolled 350 square miles by myself. Oh, gosh. Yes, that's a lot of coverage area. Definitely a totally different response time. A city unit took 8 minutes. The first county unit arrives in 23 minutes after I called shots fired. Oh, wow. 23 minutes. Hello, Abigail. Greetings. Good evening. Good evening. Good to see you. Chad Kelly, hello. Hope you have a good Sunday. Yes. Look at you. I know. You didn't have to say it. I knew you were coming or going. Thanks for being here. I have a newfound respect for you all that do those match competitions. Certainly. Yes. I love it. Thanks for what you did, Joseph. I was on the other side of the law until 98 when I started to change my life around. Yes, for sure. We all have experiences, and hopefully we work it out in due time. I mean, everything always goes well in practice, but as soon as that budget goes off, well, I know, yeah. I was trying to learn, they recommend that you look up, there's plenty of videos on YouTube about USPSA rules and things like that. And, you think you have, all right, I got it. Tool you like that buzzer. And even if you practice on your own with the buzzer, it's everyone around. It's everything. And you truly are only competing with yourself, but it's just the energy level. It's just different. And then depending on where you are in the stage, like if the other stage before or after you finishes, then they're coming up behind you, like all of that. And then they're watching. So you got the folks that are with you, but then you got the other folks from the other stage coming and watching. Like, that's why I messed up. Yeah. Well, we'll just say that. I'll blame it on the added audience. Oh my goodness. Added audience. Hi, 2A and LA. Good to see you. Good evening. Good evening. Did I miss anyone? I just want to make sure. Okay. So I appreciate everyone watching I just want to kind of comment. I can't say too much. Okay. I'm not going to spill my beans on this, but I appreciate everyone watching the job loss status video vlog that I did. There is a part 2. I know it kind of left it like a little weird cliffhanger. There is a part 2. All right. So stay tuned for that if you watched this one that I put out last week. So that will come out hopefully this week. I'm behind. And then I have my trip to Tennessee that I am releasing shortly thereafter. I lost about 3 hours of my Tennessee footage, and I was crying inside. Not outwardly, but I was crying inside. It's like, it wasn't meant to be. I had about 4 hours total, and I lost like three quarters of it because of my system. Just, whatever. Computer challenges. But I have no idea. Maybe the universe was looking out for me. Somehow I was able to, because I have OneDrive. Okay. I have a hard drive, external hard drive, and then I have OneDrive. I went into the back of my brain to figure out, okay, how can I recover what I've deleted? It is possible. Okay. It is possible. It took me many hours to go and recover my files, but I got it all back. I just gave up. I was so stressed and upset because I really wanted this Tennessee video vlog to be like my best one yet. And when I lost it, I went dark in the corner for a couple days. It's like 3 hours is a lot. And it was over multiple days. It was like, but I have recovered it. So I do want to share with you just like a little piece of it so that when it is released, you will say, oh, I would like to see the full video. Okay. It's a little teaser teaser. Yes. So I'm going to share that in a hot second. I'm a range safety officer now. Two sides of the coin. It is. Typing too fast. Oh, you all talking about okay. So make sure. Yes, practice a lot, but as soon as the buzzer sounds, it's all adrenaline. It is. Takes a while to get over that, like training CCW. When you're in the real situation, things change. I know. And I did not have all the proper gear that I wanted to have. But the range coordinator said, just show up with what you have. Don't try to go out and buy a bunch of stuff, especially you haven't trained with it, you haven't like practiced with it. Just come as you are. And I was so like, it felt like against the grain. Go, just show up. No, I had to be prepared, I had to be ready. It's like, just show up. The goal is to not get disqualified. Follow the rules, all the USPSA rules. Don't get disqualified. I did not get disqualified. Okay, side note. And have fun. That's it. Just show up. That's half the battle. And it's so true. If you're considering it, I went there and I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm trying to follow my little cheat sheet, okay? Don't look, my chicken scratch. I'm gonna show you this little clip of the Tennessee vlog. You know, we were talking about the force over knives. One of the things about, you know, as you get older too, you want to start eating healthier and looking at the packaging of what you're putting in your mouth, you know, the bioengineered, all that stuff. You're putting artificial things more so than like the red color dye. Like I was a Kool-Aid kid, you know, who wasn't a Kool-Aid kid, but everything now you just gotta pay attention to. And so when I went to Tennessee, and when I went to Dallas and different places, I like going out and finding places that are plant-based, I'll just say, and trying it out. Some places like, oh God, I can't eat that, you know, like eating cardboard. Yes. But they've come a long way. You know, if you could substitute some meat for something else, or, you know, I talked about my favorite Twix candy bars. They now have, sorry, Twix, sorry. I've pulled back from eating that. Hershey, though, which you'll see in my Tennessee video, you know, I'm very pleased to say so far the Hershey's candy bar. So, you know, instead of eating healthier, I just switched from one candy bar to another. Yeah, okay, baby steps, but Hershey's are good, okay? So if you're looking to make some adjustments, you know, looking at the packaging, the bioengineered, or there's another term that they put in there too, I forgot now, but it's important that we watch what we eat. And when we're young, we can, you know, we can do what we shouldn't, but we can eat anything. But the processing and going through our bodies, which are machines, you know, you want good stuff going through it. So when I go out now on trips and even locally, I just try to be really conscious in looking at the packaging, because it does matter. Excuse me, I don't have any water. So let me share this with you. Let me see if I can. Please help me. Please help me make sure I don't do this wrong. Oh, okay. Let me do it this way. Yes, talk amongst yourselves in the chat. Thank you. Appreciate you being here. Don't forget, please hit the like button. I'm trying to pull this up really quickly for us. Oh, let's see if it'll come up over here. So I'm waiting for my breakfast right now. This coffee's really good. Let me show you what I have here. Okay, so that was just a little teaser of the full vlog, and it's gonna be maybe like 3 parts because I have the Gun Owners of America event, which was in Knoxville. That was in Knoxville, Tennessee, that I'm gonna show. But then kind of going out into the Knoxville area and, you know, strolling about. And yeah, I have a lot of footage there, trying to make it entertaining and kind of bringing you along with me in a first person. Is that the right way? Yeah, first person experience, second person, like you're with me and we're talking and all that. So I hope that when it comes out that you'll be interested and enjoy that. And the same will happen with the USPSA match, just kind of bringing you along and sharing that experience. So if you're interested or you just want to kind of hang out with me and do those types of things. And the more that I do these, I live in Florida. So there's a lot to see here too. So as I go on like day trips or weekend trips, things like that, taking you along and sharing that experience with you, because I want to not just show the self-defense side, but some other things intermingled. So I hope that you will enjoy that. I know it will not be for everyone. I recognize that. But for those who do like that, I want to be able to share that. So make sure if you do that you are subscribed. I know Time Machine had mentioned that he was somehow unsubscribed from my channel, and he's very supportive of the channel. So I know it was not intentional that he unsubscribed. I'm not sure what happened. So peek at that. Make sure that you are, so you can get notifications. And then let's see. Yes. So shout out to Anderson Manufacturing. And I do owe them an email back, but I have a relationship with them now too. You can get 10% off using my code. But you all have been actively using that code, and they let me know that you all are using it. I don't know if it's on my YouTube or through my Instagram or my community posts. I have no idea, but they are very pleased with our collaboration. So I thank you. I know that you get like a discount on whatever you purchase. You do not have to purchase from them, but you do, and it helps me. And so thank you. Thank you. Anderson is amazing product, has amazing products anyway. And that is my Kiger 9C Pro, my 9mm handgun. And then I've most recently been sharing the 16-inch rifle that I have. And that's the one with the bipod, and it has the LPVO on it. So I think I shared that with you guys before, right? Please tell me if I did or did not. I've got a couple shorts with it too, shooting it. Hi, DJ. DJ Play Nice. And CJ, thank you so much for your thoughtful message that you sent. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. CJ's from my past life and when I was doing a different type of channel long ago, a few years back. And so appreciate you still hanging with me and showing your support. I appreciate you. I seldom pay attention naturally. I lean on naturally very high metabolism. It takes effort for me to stay above 130. Oh, I could drop 115, 120 in like 2 weeks if I want. Whew, I wish I wish my metabolism was as fast as it was a few years ago. You know, we're all we got to make adjustments. especially our metabolism is not as fast as it used to be. So we can't eat like we used to. We just can't. That's how things kind of creep up. You know, that's how things creep up. Just want to give them a friendly little PSA. Not that kind of PSA, but a friendly PSA. Oh, yes, I was going to share with you. If you didn't see it, I want to let me remove this real quick here. Remove that from the studio. Make sure I don't pop out myself. Whew, gosh. I wanted to show you the Anderson with the oh, starting over after 40. Hello, how are you? Good to see you. Thank you for popping in. I left you a comment too most recently. I don't know if you saw it, but awesome. Good to see you. I love it when ladies come here. Have a good live, Ruth and Adrienne. Appreciate you. I love it when fellow content creators pop in also. Starting over at 40 is one that I started following not too long ago. Yes. Yeah, the age where I just connected just because of the channel name. But I'm going to share with you another video really quickly. Let me see. So you can see the firearm that I'm talking about. I shared this not too long ago, but for anyone who might be new, let's meet range. That's the Anderson with the leapers on there. I know it's a super short video. I plan to make a longer one, but that's it. That's the one that I'm talking about. Let me remove this from the studio. Okay, and really quickly because of Anderson, let me make sure that I can go over there. I just have to, because they're so supportive. I have to go there and just show and share with you. Okay, just bear with me if you wouldn't mind. I appreciate you being patient with me. So this is the Anderson manufacturing website. Oh, sorry, that went quick. So you can see all that they have. The Kiger 9C Pro, which is right there. This is the one that I have. Very reasonably priced firearms. It shoots well. On the one that I have, if you're familiar, I have the Chameleon barrel in it, and then I have some cross Armory rainbow accessories on it. So there's a couple videos with the Anderson Kiger 9C Pro, but then I have the Frontline series. Let's see. I've spiced mine up pretty well. You can see comparing this one to the video short I just showed you, the changes that I made to it, including, did I even spotlight that? I have the Rise armament trigger in that one. However, I am going to share with you later Temini triggers. Unfortunately, I have to show you videos because YouTube does not let us handle the firearms. So I had to do like a little video to show you the add-ons, so the enhancements that I've made to these firearms. So that's why I've been popping them up. Those firearms are here with me within reach, but I cannot touch them. I can't touch them. Thank you, Starting Iron. Absolutely. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yes. So I'm going to share. Ooh, I'll do it this way. Bear with me. Video file. This is the other one. Yes. Okay. So this is my M&P 15 Sport. Clear. Hear that again. That is with my new Temini trigger. And I can show the box. It's empty. Let's see. Is this the one? Oh, sorry. This is what's in the M&P 15 Sport. And it's the AR Calvin Elite that I have in here. 1.5 pound pull. And it's red, of course. You know, whenever I can accent it a little bit, it's not necessary, but at least I can accent it. I'm going to just show you what that is. And let me see if I can do it this way. Anyone have the Timney trigger? Have you explored that yet? Let me know, because I mentioned I mentioned the week before last that I will be doing a giveaway of a Timney trigger. And this is the one that I have. Let me see if I can remove this. And then I'm going to share my screen to show you the one that I have here. This is the one. This is the one that you all, this is the one that you all voted on. Do you remember? We had the 3 options: the curved, the flat curve right there, and then the flat. You all said the flat. So that is what's on the M&P that I just showed you. Let me close that bad boy back up. So stay tuned for that. And then also keep a lookout, because I am reconnecting with them on the trigger that they're going to donate to the channel. Okay. So if you're interested, don't know when the giveaway is going to be, but stay tuned. If you check out their website, you can kind of see the different color options if you just like black. Yes. Thank you to A in LA. I know that you have firearms and familiar with many of the products out there. Yes. So thank you for that. I've had fun with them, and I actually have it on also. Shout out to 2A We Stand. I also have it on my dagger, my red dagger. Not tried any Timney's trigger tech is my jam. Okay, AR and PRS rifle both have trigger tech, and they work for me. My PRS rifle is so clean. You're so funny. I love it. I'm unfamiliar with them. See, okay, you both are using the Trigger Tech Diamond Adjustable. Oh, okay, fancy. Excuse me. Thank you, DJ. Thanks for sharing that. Appreciate it. Yeah, the shirts and such that you see, I have mugs. I've got like little things, you know, magnets and such. If you check out my website, you'll see that. But thank you, for DJ. I am a poor promoter of my products and merchandise. I'm actually in the process of trying to, I'm at the last leg of it, trademark this. So yeah, I believe in it that much. It's not cheap and it takes a long time. I started this process early last year, like February or so, 2023. So it's been a process. But I do want to show you the dagger. I've got to do a full video, or at least a short kind of up close. I love my daggers. Okay. I'm going to tell you, however, I won't say however, but I'm going to tell you that's the firearm that I used for my first match. Not this one I'm going to show you, but let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay. See if I can pull this up here. Okay, here we go. And I have a picture. I have a little video of the course that I ran. One of the stages. All right, here's my red dagger. So that's the one that, did you see that? Okay, let me remove it. that's my special She Fires trigger. I mean, She Fires red dagger. But my very first dagger that I ever purchased was the sniper green. It's unlike any other greens out there. It's beautiful in person. The sniper green one I got last year, like springtime, and I have some gold accent on it. So you may have seen that in past videos, but that is the firearm that I used for my very first match. And the guys that come with what you have, I didn't want to use my Glock because my Glock has a compensator on it, and I did the carry optics. So I had a really inexpensive optic on there, but it had the reticle on it, and it's beautiful and it's lovely and it's bright for my eyes. And in this Florida sun, it was fantastic. So that's what I use. People want to use SIG and Glock and all these other ones that are very popular that, you know, that you would think are the go-to. But I just use my little green, sniper green dagger, and it ran well. However, my front sight popped off. So a nice reminder to anyone using well, first, you should always check them, but especially when you're running a match. Fortunately, I didn't need it because I was in the carry optics category or classification. But it's a nice reminder, too, that always have a backup. Even like between the pistols and the rifles, I have iron sights and I still have some type of optic on it, and vice versa. Because one of those could malfunction, not be available to you. And I wanted to have, like, I have my the suppressor sight heights too, which are I love that. But it popped off and it's like, okay, it's fine. I didn't need it, but if I needed it, you know, yeah. But if I was doing iron sights, I would be jammed up. I'd be really jammed up. But I did bring a second firearm with me, which was something I'm going to share in my video, that you come with the firearm you plan to use, but then have a backup. Because if I was just doing iron sights, I don't even know what I would have done, because it popped off and I lost it. It wasn't even like I found it and I could put it back on. It was gone. And so it messed with my mind for a second as I was going through the stages. You know, it's like, oh, I had a little disruption and it kind of, maybe a little bit shaky, but then I was like, okay, I'm fine. But any kind of disruption, it just makes you trip forward, as long as I'm going forward, right? But I tripped forward. The other thing that happened during the match, and I'm going to show you. I love it. Yes, six bows. You know, six bows, it reminds me, for folks, men or women, I'm going to do like a little, and I talked about this before, but I'm really going to set aside some time to do some basic early on, starting out, like all the things that I learned, or all the things I needed to know when I first started carrying and using a firearm. A lot of assumptions are made once you're kind of in the mix. And for people who might be new, I think that there's a space to share. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to try to move that up my priority list, especially since I've got this match out the way, but I want to do, and if there's other people in the chat who might be silent, if that might be of interest to you, please let me know. If you are like a beginner, I know a lot of you all are seasoned professionals. Okay. I know, but for everyone else, if I could set some time apart to do that, for, those, if it's beneficial, I would like to do that. Because when I first started, I relied on friends or relied on just, what I learned on my own in looking at YouTube videos, things like that, which was helpful. But I'm asking directly, if that would be helpful, I would want to do that. I'm asking to those who would care, those who care. Please, I would love to help in that way. So reach out to me. Thank you, Relittle, for the hot pot. Appreciate you packing up. Talladega. I know they were talking about Talladega recently, and when I was there. Have a great night. Have a great week. You too. Be careful. Be careful. Yes. Oh, it is. It's a nice small firearm. I could see someone carrying it as a concealed carry type. I myself, I don't feel, although I have a Glock with a comp on it, still it's not the same. I would not be able to carry that on my body. The Kiger, though, I could. It's just slender. I don't know. It's just a lot more slender to me, in my opinion. I actually got mine like 2 weeks after getting my AR. Totally turned me into a trigger style. Oh, yeah, I know. When I started on this journey, I was like, I don't want to make any major changes to the firearm out the box. I just want to keep it as it is. It's fine. It's good. But as I started venturing deeper and deeper, going into the leaving the shallow end, I realized the benefit, especially start doing matches. Definitely, like complete, flip on top of your head doing matches. But some things, I don't mind keeping as it is. But there is definitely a place for updating, upgrading, enhancing some parts. And it depends on what you're using it for, how you plan to use that firearm. It may not require it. Hi, Club 49. Did I say hello to you? Thank you for being here. Always supportive. Want to make sure I say hello to you. Yes. Are y'all talking to each other? Dude, I decided. Yeah, you said dude, so that's not, you're not talking to me. Tom Gibbons has a few basic pistol drills from a low ready at realistic distances. Yes, I am familiar. I think we could all benefit from group shooting once a month for 25 to 50 rounds. Yes. If I have an opportunity to take a class from him, I would like to do that. My instructor takes classes from him at least once a year, if not more, twice. And so trying to weasel my way to get an invitation for a future event that he might host. So, okay. So the match, I was using the Dagger only temporarily. Remember I shared last time that when I go to these networking events and meet with brands, talking with them, talking about my journey, what I'm planning to start. And for whatever reason, people, sometimes they listen, sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes, and so I have an opportunity to test out this shadow systems for my next competition. It is the DR920L, and I held it in my hand. It was lightweight. It had a nice slide. The frame, sometimes I can get something. It's like it's beautiful. It's perfect, but it might be too heavy, or the frame might be too wide for my hand. And I really enjoyed the handling it. So I'm testing out this firearm for competition. And are you all familiar with the DR920L? Do you have any experience, any thoughts, feedbacks? Please do share. But I really wanted to get a dedicated competition firearm. What I have in my possession will not work temporarily. Again, I wasn't last in all the stages, but I could have done better. And I've got to work on some things. I recognize I'm heavy-handed in general. I'm just rough, but I'm really heavy-handed in everything that I kind of do. And so on my first stage, there were 6 stages. On my first stage, the one where I'm starting, I'm new, like I don't know what I'm doing. Thankfully, I wasn't first. I thought that they would go by last name because I'm up there, but thankfully not. I was kind of in the middle last area of the 10 people in my group. I think I'm saying. So I could see how people were going through the course, all of that. I don't know, I don't know what I'm doing. And I was the only gal on my squad, which is fine. I'm used to that. But all of that built up together, and it was really hot, like a volcano. So we had to shoot regular paper or cardboard targets, but then also steel, which I don't do a lot of steel shooting, although it's a lot of fun. I don't do it a lot. I missed some steel targets, 3, and my finger just wasn't connecting. And afterwards, Tuiwi Stan said it, and then also one of the other peers said, your finger was not transitioning from one target to another. When I went to go, take it off the trigger as you're moving, I went to place it back. I think just the adrenaline, everything, I didn't put my finger, the pad, the trigger in the proper place. And I was like this. I paused, I took it back, frustration started to build up. And I just felt just eyeballs on me. And I just wasn't connecting. I felt like like a whole mag, gone, just gone. It's what it is. Okay. I've got to be honest with you all. We're part of the Fireside community. We're all friends here. But I'm sure it wasn't the whole mag, but it felt like it was a whole magazine, and I'm sweating. And mind you, this is where I was in the first squad. The next squad behind us they were coming. So more eyeballs, and I am not looking good. So I stopped. It's like, I'm not getting it. I'm just going to stop because I'm embarrassing myself at this point. So because of that, it affected my score. And I was way down of all the folks that competed. I was way down. I was like way down. I don't want to tell you. I can't. I'll tell you as much as I can. That's all I can share. I was not last though, so progress. However, the next 5 stages, I improved each time. I think it was just the initial. But that pressure for those folks coming up behind you, like that next grouping of people, and you're like trying to get things done, like I can see that contributing. Because I was up. Literally, I'm walking up for my turn, and I heard more voices. And so I turned, like, oh my God, people are coming. People are coming. It's like, okay, well, it's just what it is. And all of that, but I made up for it. And I got to that last, the 6th and final stage. I had no misses, and I completed it. And that's all that people say. You completed it. You didn't stop. You didn't give up. None of that happened. So I have a story to tell, with that. I started off really rough, but then it got better, and I didn't let it ruffle me up too much. But I'm hoping with this Shadow Systems, I am planning to get some practice time in for this week and go with it, roll with it. Yeah. Any advice? Oh gosh, I've said too much. I've said too much. I didn't know that he had a newsletter. Thank you, Joseph. Okay. Got it. Got it. Thank you, Jack Kelly. Yes, I feel comfortable with the size of it. And there's other ones out there that are, I know that they're good and nice, all that, but I just wanted a dedicated one, and I didn't want to have like a Glock. The Glocks just seem chunky to me. I wanted something slender, and I just wanted something different. Although there are a lot of people who do the matches with the Glocks, I found. But I didn't want to do that. Get a trigger pad, helps to index trigger in the same spot. Thank you, Jelva Q. I will investigate that. Yes. Thank you for that. It didn't stop me. I mean, it's not stopping me. I already signed up, right? So, it's like I can only improve from here. I had a lot of fun. That's what the coordinator said. It's like, have fun. Don't get disqualified. I came this close to getting disqualified, though. I'll share that in a hot second. Once you break it in 300 rounds, any full-size Shadow Sisters pistol with a major brand red dot will be perfect for USPSA. Thank you. I zero my red dot at 10 yards. Okay. Thank you, Joseph, for that. I knew you'd have some sage advice on the matter. As you get more into this, you'll quickly learn that good grip can make a huge difference. I sometimes get a bad grip and dot on target, missing every shot. Quick readjustment and get my grip correct. Hopefully you heard that. I know I talk really fast sometimes. My brain goes faster than I can talk. I feel pretty confident with the frame and the grip. We'll see with the shadow systems, but making sure, I think from the instructor training that I've had in the past, just the grip being so critical, my Achilles heel has been the trigger point. So that pad that maybe Jova Q suggested, that might work. That might work also. But yeah, we'll see. I'm excited to continue. Oh, yes. I messed that up. Yeah, and I'm back dating where I want to be. I messed that up a lot in my first match. Yeah, the grip. The grip's good for me. It's the trigger finger. I've always had that as a challenge. You recover very quickly. Thank you. You just saying that. No. I feel that I did. Yes. I feel like I did. And because there were so few women there too, like I get competitive in that way also. Like I'm not gonna be as good as, a lot of the folks who've been doing it for a long time, but I feel like I'm supposed to be here. I know I'm not the best and I'm a newbie, but I want to be here and I want to train and compete with you guys. And I think that there were maybe 6 or 7 ladies there out of maybe like, I looked at the list, 80, because I looked at the full list of those, the ones that were from the practice corps. I saw 80 folks, maybe like 10, I'll give it, were women. And it could be me included, so no, I got to go out there. I'm representing 2 bodies, I'm representing two spots. Just kidding. But yeah, it was fun. Thank you for that. I'm trying. I tried. I am getting an optic for it. Yes, Chad Kelly. I like carry optics. The iron sights in here are not bad. I do love, I've become spoiled with the suppressor sight heights, like the Cross Armory suppressor sight heights are lovely. But these look like they are suitable, but I'm definitely going to get an optic. I want to start the competition journey with optics. I did not make one guy quit. Maybe that's the guy that was like right below me. I don't know. Maybe that's why I wasn't last. Just kidding. Also be consistent with your ammo. Okay. Thank you for that. I use MagTech generally because the place I get it from is so inexpensive. And so I just when I reorder my ammo, I just get the same. I just reorder, past order, and I keep it moving. And it's been good. I've not had any problems at all. 115 grain. It's been good for me. You can get a thumb rest or gas pedal for Glock Gen 3, which works on clones. You know, I have one on my 6-hour, my P320. That's the only one I have it on. But on my Glock Gen 3 clones, I've not needed them. I have felt pretty comfortable with them. But on this one, perhaps, maybe, I may do that with this one, with the shadow systems. We'll see. Hello, Tori. You are a new name. Welcome in. Welcome in. I appreciate you popping in. Welcome to the Fireside community. You are now part of our friend zone. You're now part of Fireside community. Welcome. Your new name. You've not been here before, right? Or have you, but have not commented? Appreciate you. For USPSA and IDPA, I dry fire 4 times per week. Whew. Okay. 10 minutes in the morning, at night. My focus is drawing, reloading, transitioning between 3 targets with a shot timer. I need a shot timer. What do you use? What's a good one? That's not very expensive. Well, I guess if you have to make an investment, but you know, a reasonably priced one that I can use. Thank you. Thank you, Joseph. Hello, Mr. Baker. Thanks for being here. I was in class. Hi, Ghost Tactical. Good to see you. Good evening. Good evening to you. We're just talking about my first competition. Were you listening? Were you listening what I did wrong, what happened? And Mr. Baker called me out the week before last, okay? So said, I haven't seen you at the dojo, but I was present, right? I was present most recently. Yes. Thank you, G23, for that. There are companies that make competition ammo. See? I just learned something new. I didn't know that. Do I need it, though? What's the benefit, Jova Q? What will be the benefit? Why can't I use my 115 grain MagTech? Oh, Ghost Tactical. Yeah, I was just saying my first match, I couldn't hit the steel target on my first stage, and I wasted almost a whole magazine, and then I just stopped. So that's, in a nutshell, is what happened. And then one of my sights popped off. No, my front sight popped off on my the dagger I was using, and well, whatever else, all that stuff. We never mind that. Never mind that. But it was a good time. My first match I did for USPSA. Never mind that. Shooters Global is, if you want all the features, very expensive. Oh gosh, okay, very expensive. CED timer is good for the price. Also small and handy. I like my SG more though. SG, okay. All right. Very cool. SG, I'll look at that in CED. Thank you for that. TBB, are you saying hello to someone? Bridget Bushcrafter, yes. Yes, ma'am, been here before. First comment since I found you. Oh, thank you, Tori. Appreciate you. You know, we're a friendly group of folks. You can comment. I appreciate you. First comment, please do come back again. Comment often. Please do. Please do. Club Timer 3 is what I have. Bought it 2016. Okay, Club Timer. I'll look at that as well. Thank you. It's more consistent, meets the power factor requirements, better results. Oh, okay. The ammo. How do you know what the ammo? Which kind to get then? Does it say? Tell me some stuff. It happens. It's all good. Learning experience helps make you better. That's true. Yes, I improved. I adjusted quickly. You know, it's funny how people staring at you makes you either step up or retreat, right? Truly. I'm kind of competitive by nature too. So I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna look like a crazy person. I did badly on that first one. So I did look, oh gosh, she's on your team, she's on your squad. Good for that. Don't she's gonna hold us up over here. I don't want that to be the case. So hopefully the new squad for this coming week, they'll be proud to be my squad mate. You know, that's what I want. I want them to feel that they're running in good company. Time Machine, thank you. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate you. Thank you. Always commenting and showing support. Thank you. Be safe. Yes, be safe. Be careful. Factory editing. Yes, any major brand. Yes, okay. I may just see, maybe as I get more serious, Joba Q, it will matter a lot too at that time. Maybe. The longer you stay in comp, you will get into reloading to have consistent ammo. I don't know, G23. Whew, that's a whole new world. I'm not sure. My goodness. Yes. Never late, Clever Tech. Hello. Good to see you. Good to see you here. We're talking about my first match and such and other random things. Other random things going on. The shadow systems I've got here that I'm going to test out this coming weekend. Yes. I wanted to show you the course too, really quickly. There are minimum power factor requirements. Companies that make competition match ammo generally have a low standard deviation in velocity, and this leads to increased accuracy. Oh, okay. Also helps to manage recoil impulse. Even better. Yes, I like that. I feel pretty confident with the recoil though. But I like that. Yes. Told you I'm heavy-handed. So like, yeah. I don't watch any shooter before me. I use that time to close my eyes and visualize my stage plan. I saw there's a lady that competes. She's very talented. She's very skilled. And she said the exact same thing. She said that she does look ahead at the person, like the person in front of her, and maybe the one after, but she'll visualize. She'll watch them, but she'll close her eyes and she'll visualize. So I like that, and that makes sense to me. When I was at that first match, they all kind of swarmed the stage and were following behind each other on how to roll. And so I kind of stayed back. So I did not use that time to go through, and that's going to be something that I will change for this time. I just watched them right before, and I went up, like when they were counting and putting the patching onto the targets. I would go at that time, so I would just kind of be there by myself. But I see value in why they do it like that. But I don't want to be tainted by what they do. But see, they've been doing it a long time, so watch what they do to see if I want to change anything personally myself, like going from left to right or right to left, something like that. So, but the closing of the eyes, I understand that. Thank you. Just use a force. Yeah, competition hand ammo will ride the line of low recoil, but meeting power factor. Plus more consistent. So that means it's more expensive. Is that what this is coming down to? Better able to know and miss was you, not the ammo doing random things. True. Understand that. Is it more costly? I just use off the shelf Federal 115 for the local stuff I've done for the pistol matches. The rifle matches, though, all my own work. Okay. bigger noticeable difference in PRS over pistol matches. Interesting. Thank you. Interesting. Take a box of ammo, weigh each round, group them by weight, see the result in each weight group. Yes. Okay. Weigh each round. See, now you're getting deep, Jova Q. Now you're getting deep. Now you're getting deep. I wanted to show you the course that I ran. Shout out to Two Way We Stand because he like walked it. So I want to show you what that looks like. What this one course that I did looks like. This is one of the stages I did this past weekend.
Who's up first?
This way still right there. I think this was the fifth stage. Yeah. So that was the fifth stage that I did. So by then, you know, I was a well-oiled machine at that point. I was like, I know, I got this. I'm okay. No, I'm not okay. No, I didn't have it. But I was starting to get into my groove. Yes. I was like, okay. I am very competitive. I see that. Yes. It gives you an edge. Very, almost two. Well, I'm all changed. Finally got new context. Still learning, trying to learn this. Yes. Stay safe. Thank you, Chad Kelly. Thanks for your input and advice. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I only spend a max of 5% of my paycheck on ammo and match fees. Oh, I drive a school bus now, so factory ammo, striker fired, 9mm polymer pistols, B class carry optics. Yeah, I'm still in the U. What's the B stand for? B class carry optics. What's B? Maybe meet in the middle. Never know. One day. Oh, yes, in Virginia. Are you Northern Virginia, Tori Carr? Meet up with Virginia Bushcrafter. Thank you, Angry Blog Guy. Appreciate that. Good stuff. I enjoy seeing what they come up with for stage layouts. Looks like it was, and it was a variety. JJ Rakaza was there. Apparently there were some famous, popular, national winning shooters there during that course. So some of the courses were elevated, not like the regular courses that they usually run. So I started my journey with the national level practice level. But yeah, JJ Rakaza was there, and some other folks. I know him because I follow him, and there were some other folks that were there. He was not on my squad, but yeah, someone called him out, and when we did our safety briefing before it all began, we all got together, and I saw him on the other side of the circle. So that was pretty cool. I didn't get to see him compete or practice or anything, but yeah, he was there. Practicing, I guess, for Talladega, maybe. Have a great week. Yes, for sure. You have different classes and comps. You will have to qualify for it if you stay in the game. Yeah, I am you. That's unclassified, right? You as a you suck. No, unclassified. Yeah, that's what. Lowest is D. Oh, okay. So lowest is the D. Wow. Okay, Joseph. Look at you. I love it. So you are B carry optics. Okay, I see who I'm dealing with here. Hi, Artak. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yes, and we'll see. I'm taking one match at a time, just one match at a time. But thanks for everyone for being here. I appreciate you. Okay, really quickly, I just want to say thank you. And I have one more thing to show you before we wrap. I did not realize that you know, I wasn't sure how many people would show up because it is football season now. So I'm going to stay the course and still go live at the same time, and we'll see just how it rolls. It may not be, some weeks might be, you know, not as active as others, but you know, one person in here, it's active to me. So I appreciate everyone for popping in and hitting the like button as well while you're in here. Thank you. I do want to share one last thing because I cannot show it to you, but this is the DR920L. If you have not seen it before, I just want to kind of show it to you. You can kind of see how it is in my hand. This is what it looks like. Cute little thing. It's nice. Slender, thin, narrow, small frame, thin frame for my hands. Easy. Yeah, I like it. So we'll see how it goes. That's it. I have my daughter helping me with that video just to kind of show you. So that's what I'll be using for the next competition. So I will come back and let you know if it worked for me. I still have to add an optic on it. So I'll share with you what that is. I'm unsure just yet what that will be. If there are any suggestions on that, let me know. Again, this is just a testing it out to see if this is going to work for me for the long term. But I'm excited that shout out to Shadow Systems for sending this to the channel so I can try it out. Yeah, I'm thankful to be able to start this journey. So I want to be able to show you what I have and what has been helpful for me if you are considering different products or you're considering starting on this journey too. I will be looking at belts. The belt I have will not work, but you know, baby steps. I'm trying to do one thing at a time. I did find an awesome holster for it. Are you familiar with the Black Scorpion? I like it because it wasn't super expensive, and because I'm just testing out this Shadow Systems. I know that there's probably other ones out here, but let me show it to you. Sorry, that bag is so noisy. This is what I got. Oh, sorry, that blur. This is it. Yes. So I'd show you with the firearm, but I can't. But this is what I'll be rocking with my Shadow Systems. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. I think that's it. I don't know if I've had to share anything. I have the October 18th event as we kind of get closer, which is coming. It's next month, mid next month. It's the one that will be here in Florida, sponsored by Gun Owners of America, Empowered 2A. This is the Women's Coalition end of GOA. And as the Florida coordinator, I'm hosting a event where we'll talk about legislative updates related to our gun rights, as well as a self-defense aspect. I've asked my instructor from my dojo if she would lead a self-defense training course, because it's not only firearms that we should be aware of, but situational awareness. And if you didn't have your firearm for some reason and you had to get away quickly from someone or disable someone, how you could do that, especially as a woman getting choked or your hair pulled or being picked up, those types of things. So I'm excited that we'll have that segment as part of the training. And then we'll have range time as well, shooting pistols, rifles. I believe we'll have shotguns too, but we're definitely going to have full auto. So there'll be plenty of videos out about that. So if you have any friends, family, ladies in the Florida, Southwest, Tampa, St. Pete, Clearwater area that would be interested in attending, please do reach out to me on my socials, or I'll put my email on here. I know EJM, if you're still in here, you did mention that there might be someone that you know, but really want to make, like, 80 people is what we're hoping that we can have to this range. It's an indoor range, but very accommodating and welcoming to new shooters. So I'm excited to host it. Nervous, but excited. And then I do plan to do one that will be for men and women, just kind of getting together and hanging out with Fireside friends in the future. So look out for that. Look out for that. Yes, don't gotta be. I love it. You're talking like I saw my slang. Just gotta be consistent to grow your YouTube. Yes, for sure. I shoot around 150 to 300 rounds per month. Still have mortgage. Yes, I know. That's the other thing with competition too. You know, we were supposed to bring 200 rounds. And when you mess up, or you're shooting more than you anticipated, like that's more ammo. So factoring that in, you know, I'm good because I do like try to buy by the case. But that quickly runs out when you're doing matches. So yeah, we'll be looking at other alternatives with that. Did I miss anyone? Miss K, hello. I knew I saw Miss K in here. Good to see you. Thanks for popping in. Hope you're doing well. Yes, please do. Please do reach out to me. Yes. So I know it just depends. Thank you to Avery Sand. There may be an element of free. It depends on the number of people who attend. So it's free with an asterisk. Okay. Otherwise it is $25 and it's from 10 to 4. October 18th, Saturday, October 18th is when the event's going to be held from 10 to 4. So you get all of that, what I've just described for that fee, or free with an asterisk. Yes. Hi, Clifton Bean. Good to see you. Good to see you. Appreciate you supporting. I do see your comments. So thanks for coming into the live. Just in the nick of time. I am wrapping. I appreciate you being here. Anytime you pop in is a good time. I think that's it for now. Next week, I will be at the match. So I'm going to play the live by ear. Okay. So otherwise, you'll see me, or I may try to go live on another time or day. All right. So just look out for that. I appreciate it. It's not every weekend that I'm going to be doing these matches, but it just so happens that it's falling again now. And I just don't want to lose that momentum. What did you say, Joseph? Top Shooter told me 10,000 rounds minimum per year to make Grandmaster. Oh, gosh. I'm not even sure about that, Joseph. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and do baby steps. Let me get to D first. But I am competitive. So no, I'm not sure. I'm still trying to get my black belt. Okay. So this is how my mind works. I want to do everything. But you can't do everything great. So I'm just going to continue on this journey in the slow pace until, I can get my black belt. And then I'll explore what other options I have out there for myself. Yes. Try holding the camera while you shoot the match so we can see. Yes, thank you for saying that, G-Webs, because they have those cameras that you could put on the bill of your hat. And I looked it up. The one that I saw, unless you all find something different. Thank you, Tori Carr. Thanks for popping in. Please come back again, Tori. Okay? Please come back. Appreciate you. They're like $450. The little cameras. Some of the guys have like $450. So I'm not sure about that. Any other alternatives out there? Would love to know what you all suggest. Because G-Webs, I saw people that did the first person point of view, and it looks so cool. I want to do that. Yes, I definitely will explore how I can make that happen. Thank you. Thank you. Hopefully you'll come and see that. Great. Thank you, Tori. I appreciate it. Love it when new folks pop in. They also have the eyes with the cameras, and you can get a harness for the GoPro. You know, I might have to get the GoPro. I forgot the name brand of the one that kind of sits on the top of the hat. It was really nice though. I just don't want anything that was clunky, heavy, that would be on my, on my head. The GoPros are those super light. It wouldn't be a problem. Tell me so. Yes, long, slow, steady will get you there. Yes. Thank you, Virginia Bushcrafter. I know baby steps. I'm easily distracted sometimes. I can text you the GoPro I have. Yes, I know. Is it like up to 9 or something, or 10? Oh, faux pro. Oh, does that means like for faux for fake, faux pro? I thought that was a typo, but I see. Starting over after 40. Thank you. Were you hanging out here this whole time? I'm sorry. You know, for the new folks popping in, this is what it is. Okay. So I hope that you will come back again. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'm going to check. I'm going to come back over to you though. Okay. Come back over to you for sure. My friend from afar, my new friend from afar. Thank you. You have a good week also. Be safe. Be careful. Dry fire that 6 load dry fire. That 6 reload 6 at 10 yards a lot this week. I print 1/3 scale targets. I have someone video me. Yeah, I need to do that where I can record myself doing the dry fire, because you can dry fire, but you can dry fire poorly where it's not helping you, and then you end up at a range or a match and you're like jacked up. Well, I practiced. Yeah, but you practiced poorly. Yes, I get it. Hi, Trauma Hawk. Hello. Thank you. Appreciate you being here. Your team's on right now, aren't they? Is it the game over? I saw that before I popped over. Thank you for popping in. Appreciate you. Even if you're watching your game, you're doing your thing, you pop in, you say hello. I'm grateful. GoPro 13, Hero 13. Okay. Oh, 15. Is it 15 now? Oh my goodness. Okay. Those are expensive though, right? I have to investigate it. Is it worth it? Is it lightweight? Can it sit high? Where it won't be an obstacle, won't be like an obstruction where I feel it on me. That's what I want. I want minimum interference. Hello, Inye. Am I saying that right? Inye, thanks for popping in. Thank you. Thank you. Good to see you. I know you pop in every so often. Appreciate it. Love to see ladies coming in too. Thank you. No, at matches someone on videos me. No need to spend money on the camera. Okay. Yeah, I invested in a Sony some time ago. It does help because my phone overheats. My cell phone overheats. So I like having a backup, like a full camera, and I can get a different angle. Like there's benefits. I do like having 2 ways of recording. But did I cover everything? I think that I did. I appreciate everyone. Let me run this little ticker as I close out. Thanks for everyone for popping in and spending time with me on this Sunday. I realize that you all can do other things, and also watching some of my other videos, especially as I kind of step into the vlogging world, also kind of doing lifestyle, but still touching on like the self-defense, still talk about that in aspects like this USPSA match journey that I'm on. I will be vlogging my experience, and I have filmed up to this point. I filmed the match that I did last week. And so I'll share that in behind the scenes and me talking and how I'm feeling, like I'm getting frustrated, that kind of stuff. And then like with this match coming up this coming weekend, taking you along, driving, like just I normally keep all my thoughts in my head, but being able to verbalize it and film it for you so you can just come along with me. So definitely am going to get some type of camera so you could see what I see. I think that will be cool. I've seen other guys and I like that. I like that look. It's just nice. And then, being able to see where I started and finished, all of that jazz. So, the journey of 1,000 miles starts with one step. Oh, I said that with hiccuping. And it's so true, to look back and say, okay, I knew that this was going to be a really long time for me to do this thing, but I got there and I made progress along the way. And I see the change it has made in me. Like, that's what life is about and experiences. And so I hope this is a reminder to you to go do something that you always wanted to do. I've been talking about this daggone match and starting at least for a year and a half that I've expressed it on this, in videos and this live. So, it has begun. So what are you holding up? What are you stalling and delaying right now? Or what have you put down that you could pick back up again? What is that? What does that look like? So as I lose my voice, I appreciate all of you. Ooh, we like 199. Jova Q. Which version is that though? I'm definitely going to explore that. I'm not sure if I can get it in time for this match, but we'll see. I keep my phone in my lunchbox with my ice pack until the shooting. I know. Maybe it's my phone. I need a new one. I won't do it. That could be it too. My only mental focus at a match is center my dot on the spot and call my shot and have fun. For sure. Yes. I do enjoy it. It is a lot of fun. That's the goal. Because I think if you have fun with it and not stress yourself out, you do well because you're kind of relaxed. Like, it's okay. I'll do better next time. There's always an opportunity to do better and not to beat yourself up about it. And again, you're only competing with yourself. Like, although you're on a team with these other people, like, they've got their own concerns, right? So it's beautiful. It's beautiful. And I'm going to go and get water. You know what I'm doing right now. Okay. You know what I'm doing. I'm never ready. I'm never prepared before I push this. Appreciate everyone watching. You all have a great week ahead. We're full, like, in September, like, the holidays are coming right behind the corner. I saw some Halloween stuff out, and I think even my local Walmart had like Thanksgiving stuff out. I haven't seen Christmas stuff yet, though. I know it's coming. So be careful, be safe, be present, because time is going by so fast. It's crazy. Whatever comments over here real quick before I depart. You all have a good night. Yes, thank you. Thanks for being here. I see that. New name. Thanks for being here. All the new folks, all the folks hiding or quiet, hiding, and those who are quiet out there. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. And all the new subscribers to the channel, I'll do better with content. So I appreciate y'all being patient with me. And I will see you definitely soon in a future live or a video. Thank you guys. We can change the word of that. See you next time for sure. Thank you, Bridget Bushcrafter. Good night, Clifton. Yes, all of you. You all have a good night. Be safe, like I said. And I appreciate you spending time with me more than you know. I'm grateful for this community. You can do anything, but you're here with me hanging out. And I do not take that for granted. Okay. Thank you so much. And be safe. And I'll see you very soon. Very soon.
Is that it?
Yep. That's it.
It's that simple?
Yep. It's that simple.